I have some extra stim packs at the moment. Here, take one. I don't want you to die. For what purpose? Very well, proceed. If you insist. Probably, yes. You seem surprised. I'm guessing I don't strike you as religious, and so you wouldn't expect me to read a religious text, yes? I'm not religious, but I do make a habit of reading anything I get my hands on. Knowledge and information are their own rewards, I've found. No, religions hold no appeal to me. For one, they tend to codify morality into a uselessly strict good-evil dichotomy, which I don't find compelling. Moreover, I can't support the notion of an afterlife. It breeds complacency and apathy towards the lives we currently lead. After all, why should one struggle to improve their lives if it's all fleeting, soon to be replaced with a far more idyllic, permanent existence? Conversely, if one is already striving for an improved existence, the threat of failing to qualify for heaven could distract from their focus. After all, if everyone is focused solely on securing their place in a hypothetical afterlife, why should we bother trying to improve our reality? No, I believe our time on Earth is fleeting, and it's up to each of us to imbue the time we have with our own meaning, and live with the consequences. I've never claimed to follow some immutable code of ethics. I consider such things to be contradictory and pointless. Take killing, for instance. It's something we both do a good deal of, and it's a topic that society is frustratingly ambiguous about. Most religious texts forbid killing. Most societies have very strict laws about killing, and most people would readily agree that it's a bad thing. And yet, war is glorious. Targeted vengeance holds an air of romantic drama, and self-defense is lauded across the wasteland. Ah, but it's okay because you were killing the enemy, was the inferred technicality. Yet, that too is contradictory. If all sins are excusable when committed upon the enemy, why is it that we define and punish war crimes? Why praise empathy and understanding? It's meaningless. Morality is what you choose to make of it, and I place no stock in the ethical values held by polite society, whatever that is. I was raised apart from society. I only entered it in the tail end of my adolescence. I can rightly say that I am not a part of it. I don't live by some personal code. The closest that I come is avoiding pointless cruelty and sadism. Why fret over the minutiae? Because this is what I'm best at. My life put me on this path. My experiences, the lessons I learned, the people who educated me, it all led to me being what I am now. The last years of my adolescence were spent teaching me all the fine details required for my profession, and so I excel at it. This is what I am. It's likely not the path I would have chosen for myself, but there's very little in life we can control, let alone predict. To do something else, turn my back on the tools that I was given. It's lashing out, denying my own reality. It's childish and futile. I refuse. Fatalistic? No. That's the opposite of my philosophy. I don't believe in fate, destiny, however you wish to describe it. It's all chaos. We as people tend to assign our own meanings and interpretations to the chaos to calm ourselves in the face of it all. Events happen to us, often without our consent or even knowledge. The first step to self-determination is acceptance of our past experiences. We can rail against the circumstances we find ourselves in, and so often it burns us away. It accomplishes nothing but failure and misery. There is no greater plan. Nothing is preordained, and things don't need to have a reason before they occur. It is what it is, nothing more. It falls to each of us to make our own meaning for things, and live with the consequences.